Let's have a discussion about taxes, reducing taxes. Do you hate taxes? Do you love taxes? Why do we have to pay taxes? What's a tariff? I heard that they're going to do this and that. So, what we've got right now in the news is not anything new, which is we're all paying too many taxes. And what about tariffs? It sounds new to you. None of it is. What I want you to know right now is that anytime there is a tax change, what you're going to hear mostly in the headlines is actually not anywhere near the biggest deal to be focusing in on. Because typically it is a distraction over here, and I don't mean in a conspiracy way, okay? But there's a distraction over here talking about this while this over here happens, okay? What's this over here? What everybody talks about. Oh, it's the rich. Oh. You know why the rich pay more in taxes? Like, no, they don't. They don't pay more in taxes. What? It's because they make more, okay? And then why don't the rich pay taxes? First of all, they do. No, I heard. No, you didn't, okay? The heavens don't open up and tell you stuff about who and did and that. No, I watched TikTok. And no. Let's just get a grip here on taxes, okay? When we're talking about somebody that's got a lot of money, well, they probably own a business, okay? And even if they inherited it, well, it's because they owned a business, okay? And if you have businesses, then you have write-offs. And when you're listening to the noise over here, and there's really stuff going on right here that everybody's talking about, thinking that they're keeping an eye on and no one is the fact that with a business, you have a top line and a bottom line. And when anybody's talking about the rich, they're talking about their top line of their business after all the expenses that they pay. And then they say, oh, they're paying less when they dare take into account what the gross is. And right now you're like, what is anybody here talking about? Exactly. Okay? So I'm glad you stuck to here. Because what you want to focus in on is what is your taxes? Why do we care about what the rich is paying? Oh, the rich is this and the rich. Pay attention to your own taxes. The reason that that's being said is that you're getting ready to get, and everybody wants to talk about, oh, because it was the rich that needed the tax breaks. Let me tell you this right now, being a CPA for 33 years, I don't know that I work with the rich because the rich are these evil people that pay so much in taxes, but then don't. People are paying plenty in taxes. Get over it. What you want to focus in on is, what is your tax bill? Paying attention to this, and the heavens opened up and said this, and then what are you doing? How do you pay attention to your own taxes? Really simple. Pull out your tax form. It's a Form 1040. Got some news for you. It's written in English. And if you don't know how to read English, that's cool, because they got it written in about every language that you could possibly want, but it's written in English. And guess what? It's numbers. And all of the numbers you will recognize since you've been in kindergarten, if not before. Oh my gosh, this doesn't make no sense. Exactly. Is that what they really want? They want you to just think it doesn't make sense. And it's like, oh, I'm dealing with the IRS. All of a sudden, I don't even know how to read anything. How do I feed myself? What color is the sky? Because I don't understand taxes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You know what your taxes are and how you can understand them? Pretty simple. Pull them out. I want you to look for a line item that says adjusted gross income. Don't be scared. Okay? It says adjusted gross income. What is that? What do you think it is? It's your income. Okay? Now, your adjusted gross income, and then you have deductions after that and tax credits and all that stuff. But go to then the next line, not literally the next line, but then on page 2, the next line I want you to look at is, what is your total tax? Where does it say that? What line item is it? It says total tax. Oh, wait a second, I see it. Nope, go to the next one that says total tax. Where is it? I'm so confused. No, you're not. They want you to be confused. They want you to be looking left and right and not looking at your own tax return. Adjusted gross income. That's what you made after whatever allowable tax deductions are allowed related to that income. After that are some deductions that you get that aren't related necessarily to that income unless it's qualified business income. And then you're like, oh, but see, now I don't really understand anything. Yes, you do. Okay? Yes, you do. That right there is what you made, okay, that's getting ready to be taxed. Now, if you really want to go, well, what is taxed? Well, right below that, it's called taxable income. And the reason I give you the line items or put up a graphic for you is that I want you to pull that return out. I want you to actually realize how easy it is to look at something written in English, literally written for 6th grade level, with numbers on it that then is actually what you should be focused in on. And how do you focus in on that? Well, now that you've looked at it and you're aware of it, those are the 2 numbers that affect everything in your life, your taxes. So back into it from there. How did that number get made up? Exactly. Get interested. We only work with clients, and by the way, I'm not for hire unless you're literally in my backyard. We're looking for clients that are interested, ones that can read their own writing, okay? Ones that can understand numbers. And no, we don't need them to be a tax expert, but we need them interested. Get interested in your own taxes. And there are no secrets out there, just like anything else, because once you know it, it's not a secret anymore. What you also want to focus in on is that tax line, because I guarantee that's most likely the biggest outlay of cash and money being paid out of your personal income compared to anything else. You know, maybe your home and things related to that could be more on an annual basis, but that is one of your biggest expenses. Pay attention to that. Well, what can I do about it? Exactly. Get interested. And that's all I was hoping you would do in this video. Want to go to the next step? Check out my seminars. Check out my other videos. Watch other stuff. Don't get fooled. Because the second you watch a video and they say, well, here's what the rich do, go to the next one. Because the rich aren't any smarter than you. They don't have anything on you better than you. They've got advisors. Get an advisor. There's no tax secrets out there, okay? Tax secrets are simply just something you don't know yet. And the only reason I say that is don't be afraid of it. Don't watch people if they don't have a credential. Look at their credentials. Do they have any? No? Then why are you listening to them when it comes to your taxes? With that being said, I love you. I appreciate you. And hopefully you got to that from this video, that I'm just here trying to make it something that you're interested in, and then making it approachable for you, because it doesn't matter who you hire. No one can be more interested in their taxes than you. It's your money. It's your taxes. How can I be more interested in your taxes than you when I have a ton of clients to look after? And I probably would consider myself one of the most interested tax professionals, CPAs, in my client's tax picture, but there's no possible way I'm more interested in it than my clients, because it's their money. So get educated on this, not to do your own tax return. Get with a tax professional that's proactive, but you have to ask questions. You have to ask for meetings. Your dentist does not check on you and see if you need a refill on mouthwash and ensuring you're using the latest toothbrush and checking how often you're flossing, seeing if you need any help with flossing. Why would they do that? So with your tax professional, stop using as an excuse that they don't ever call me. They don't ever give me any ideas. They will call you if you're calling them. So if you got a tax professional and you're not sure, send them an email, leave a message, say, hey, I want to spend a little more money with you. And right there, the second you don't want to do that, exactly why you still aren't really following everything I just told you. You're now keeping yourself in the dark. You're now allowing there to be secrets. You have to look at your tax professional as an investment, spending a few bucks, okay, that's going to then save you. You can't just go and sit and participate without doing anything, without being aware, without bringing numbers and bringing questions and figuring out, what is that adjusted gross income? What is that tax? How do I affect it? Because refunds and what you owe is not at all what you should be focused in on. Because I could get you $1 million refund every single year, guaranteed. You know how I would do that? I would make sure that you overpaid your taxes by $1 million. And I guarantee you'd get $1 million refund. See, refunds mean nothing. It's the distractions. Refunds, what do I owe? Oh, the rich. Focus in on your numbers. Check out my seminars. Check out my group. We get together every 10 days. I got live workshops. All right, hey, thanks for tuning in. I'd love it if you'd subscribe. And then don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me, and you've never, and you know this is true, met anybody quite like you. You have a great one.